My name is Amy Packer, and I'm honored to serve as the president of Temple Bethel of South Orange County. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. This is the first of what I plan to be monthly updates for our community. This month, I will be talking about the strategic planning process and how you can be an important part of it. I will also give you updates on Temple finances, the Early Childhood Center, and future plans to return to the building. The two most important values I want to promote in my presidency are sacred partnership and connection. What do I mean by sacred partnership? A sacred partnership is a commitment to building and nurturing relationships that elevates the work of leadership to a level of holiness. Sacred partnership recognizes each of us as individuals and our desire to inspire sacred action in our community. In a partnership, all involved parties are expected and encouraged to give their support and share their talents to make that partnership stronger for the benefit of all. You and your family have made the conscious decision to be part of our Temple Bethel community. I hope you will consider what your sacred partnership with Temple Bethel means and what you and your family can do to support a strong, vibrant, caring, and inclusive spiritual community now and in the future. In addition to sacred partnership, I want to help build connections throughout the community. Speaking for myself, I will make time to take a phone call or a Zoom meeting or answer emails from any congregants. Please reach out to me with whatever is on your mind. I'm happy to listen. Also, if you ever want to connect with any other board members, you can find their emails on the Temple website, or you can always reach out to me at tbesocpresident@gmail.com. As we have shared before, since February, our Strategic Planning Council has been meeting frequently with our consultant, Deborah Nash. Please click on the link below where I share a detailed update of the process. In our first phase, from February to May, the council met with clergy, temple leadership, and small groups of congregants to identify what are our shared values, what are the challenges and concerns, and what are our aspirations for the future of Temple Bethel. Our deep dive teams are formed, and they will be focusing on the following key areas: clergy roles and religious practices, education for youth, engagement, connection, and leadership, infrastructure, and support. In our next phase, from May until October, you, the voices of our community, are an important, critical piece of the puzzle. On behalf of the deep dive teams, consider this your personal invitation to sign up for a discovery conversation. In the Strategic Planning Update document, you will see team member names and the focus areas of all our deep dive teams. Please contact the team leader or any team member that you may know for any of the focus areas you would like to be a part of. Your participation can be done either in a small group or in a personal phone call. Just let the team leaders know your preference. Again, I can't say this any stronger. We want to hear from you. Your voice really matters. We look forward to connecting soon. In other news around the temple, Temple Bethel has not been immune to the financial challenges that the COVID pandemic has created. I want to share my extreme gratitude to our financial team, which includes our Executive Director, Bonnie Pomish, our prior and current VPs of Finance, Jody Halbright and Bonnie Kay, our Treasurer, Stuart Krilloff, and myself. We have been meeting almost weekly since spring. Through the team's efforts, we have secured a government payroll protection plan loan, also known as the PPP, plus a few smaller Jewish community grants as well. Those have really helped in the short term. Certainly under the category of finances is the question, when will we be adding to our clergy team? I wish I could give you a clear answer, but to be honest, the key deciding factor is our temple finances. After we see what this year's membership contribution commitments are and the culinary pledges, we will have a clear picture of what our options can be. In the recent URJ COVID assessment survey that our community participated in, congregants were asked if they expected to be able to give at or above the level they had been giving before COVID. 60% of respondents either said no or that they were uncertain. If you are fortunate to be in the 40% that can give as you have in the past, I ask you to please consider giving more to help those that can't. I'm happy to report that our Early Childhood Center, under the guidance of Wendy Yesharim, was able to open in July for several weeks of Camp Kohavim. Some of you have asked, with all the shutdowns across California, how could we do that? The answer is that the Early Childhood Center is licensed and supervised as a child care facility, which is completely different than the guidelines for schools. There are very strict safety protocols that the teachers, students, and families have been following since opening. These include temperature and health checks, small group sizes, and no intermingling of classes. Many of you have wondered, when can we return to services in the building? I have convened a COVID task force that includes temple leadership and medical professionals. In addition to following state mandates, we will be closely monitoring the situation in Orange County and exploring best practices that we can implement so that when we do open, it can be done with safety for everyone being our highest priority. In the URJ COVID assessment survey, 38% of respondents said they would be comfortable to return with proper social distancing protocols and regular deep cleaning and sanitation of the building. However, 40% of respondents said they would only be comfortable when there is a vaccine. While the pandemic has created many challenges, we are trying to be proactive where we can, remain optimistic, and are exploring interesting new opportunities that have emerged. Until my next update, I invite you to step in and step up. We look forward to seeing you more this year, virtually or otherwise. Please stop by. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great week.